show, and whatever you want to call this thing. I am feeling 1,000 times better from getting over the COVID. My wife's getting over the COVID. I heard my good friend Patrick Cooper is getting over the COVID finally. God bless. Let's get on started with some of our proud, awesome sponsors. All right, if you like those 3 little short videos, reach out to Earl Hopkins at Hopkins-Design or Earl Hopkins right here on Facebook, and he will make you one of these kick-ass 30-second videos. You'll be able to keep it for yourself. It'll be on YouTube also, and you can advertise it right here on the ground. He will make it for $250, and I will air it once a week on my show for $250. Anyway, reach out to him. It's awesome. Now on to this is Mr. Trulers.com. Man, I'll tell you what, I've been seeing a lot of cool paint jobs coming out here lately, and finally we're starting to get some people to actually put the Trulers line in some of their videos of their kick-ass paint jobs. And I'll tell you what, man, you want to keep it straight, you want to keep it symmetrical, everything's good to go, you got to go see Jack over at Trulers, or you can go to online at Trulers.com, order up whatever you need, give them a phone call, go to Trulers on Facebook. This is the stuff you need if you are a professional painter or if you do custom motorcycle seats like I do. Check them out, Trulers.com. Next up is our good friends over at Level Up Audio Towers. These towers are self-contained, stereo, PA systems, everything right there, all self-contained trailer units. They have telescopic speakers and stuff that go up, I want to say 20 or 30 feet in the air. So everybody in the parking lot is going to be able to hear you. Hell, everybody in the city is probably going to be able to hear you. Go check them out at Level Up Audio Towers on Facebook. Next up is our good friends over at Squealing Pigs Audio. That's Mr. Lonnie Rebels right here in Baytown, Texas. Squealing Pigs Audio, man, they can build you a mean-ass Harley. They can build you a custom big wheel bagger. They can do stock stereo system replacements. They can do ground-pounding monster stereo systems. Whether you want a little 2-speaker system or you want a 20-speaker system, these are the guys you got to go see right here in Baytown, Texas. Squealing Pigs Audio on Facebook. Next up is our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Urban Rides Magazine, carrying on the magazine name. They do have a website that you can get the digital Urban Rides Magazine, or you can get it in print. But you got to go check them out at Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook or Urban Rides Magazine on, or I should say urbanridesmagazine.com. So there you go, everybody. So it looks like we got a full house tonight. Everything's looking good. I want to start out by saying thank you, everybody, for, praying for Patrick and praying for everybody that's got COVID and has had to endure this shit. because this stuff it's not nice at all. But if you could do me a favor, man, go look over in the comments tonight. And as soon as the comment comes up, Uncle Bruno is going to post it. There is a link for a Facebook page that you can donate money to Patrick. As you all know, Patrick's self-employed, so everything he's got comes straight from his ability to be able to paint. And he's been off for almost a month now fighting COVID, and it's really, really bad. Here's the link Uncle Bruno just put up. As you can see, it's in the comments. You click the link in the comments or copy and paste it. Go over to the link. If anything, just share it. But let's try to get him a little bit of money. He's not asking for a lot. I've donated. Uncle Bruno's donated. Some other people have donated, man. Go on over there, see if you can drop $5, $10, or whatever you feel like you can do to help him out. Let's face it, being self-employed, man, in times like this really sucks because you are the breadwinner. And if you're down because of something like COVID, not only does he have hospital bills on top of regular bills, it's just pretty rough, man. So if you can help out, man, go help out. But anyway, just go to the link right there in the comments and help him out. Anyway, so what's going on, everybody? Ooh, yes, that was my elbow from getting old. Man, I'll tell you what, man, I have gotten to talk to some of these builders in this biker build off, and I'll tell you right now, man, it's going to be so badass. Why is my logo covered up by Kevin's big head? How's that? How's that right there? How's that right there? Anyway, he said, why is my logo covered up by his big ass head? Let's just do this right here, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to let everybody know this banner right here is going to be retired. I'm going to keep it, but it's going to be retired as of November 1st. I finally got back the other two build off banners. They do have autographs on them. I might be up to raffle that one off if anybody's interested in having it. I know I'm going to keep one of them, but the other one I'll probably raffle off. I don't know. I may hang them in my shop. Who knows? But this bad boy is fixing to get replaced. So I'm going to replace it. So if you feel like you want to be a sponsor on this banner that's going to be hanging behind me, it hangs behind me for an entire year. So you'll get to have your logos. As you can see, there's logos on here. And a lot of these people up here have been on here for almost 2 years. And that's simply because I didn't have the money to get another banner made. Plus, I'm looking for the big sponsors right here that go beside the Grind logo. But I might end up doing it a little different this next time. But anyway, hit me up and let me know if you want to be a sponsor on the banner back here. Which will also come with the sponsorship down at the bottom, not the video, but the regular ads that I run. Anything and everything would be appreciated. Thank you very much. So back to these builders, man. I'll tell you, I'm getting excited now. We are down to roughly 5 weeks left. 5 weeks, people. 5 whole weeks until we get to see all of these amazing bikes. What's up, Janice Juban? I said it right. These bikes these guys are building, I'm finally starting to hear from Earl that we're getting videos put in. Everything's starting to happen. No, anyway, we sent the Grind Mafia to go get our stuff back. No, Scotty Roberts actually text messaged me. He apologized for having it so long. Got busy and things happened, but I do have both of the big banners, the build off banners back. Hell, I may keep them for a little while and start sending them off. And maybe we're going to do another one-on-one build off. We don't know yet. So the whole thing is this: these builders have started sending me, snippets of their bikes. And I'll tell you guys right now, man, these bikes are going to be badass. I mean, so badass. I think it's funny. Louis says we better start. But the whole deal is this, is that we've got a lot of things coming together real quickly right here at the end. But I mean, hell, that's what you kind of expect when this stuff happens. The first year, it never goes as planned, and nothing has gone as planned. Some of the people have had a lot of hardships during their build-offs, and I apologize to everybody that had a hardship. It got down to the point where some people may not be able to finish a bike, or they were getting concerned or stuff, and I had to tell them, you know, you knew going in, man, your money stays even if you don't show up. You know, that's the deal. So I know a couple of people had some hardships, but they're still in it. They're going, they're kicking. It's badass. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see everybody. I'm hoping that a lot of people that watch the show are just going to come down there, even if you're not in the build off, going to come down there and go to that big badass party we're going to have at, oh my God, I should have written it down. Hold on. I'm going to tell you. This is what you guys get. Y'all pay to see. It's called the Daiquiri Timeout. When we have that party at the Daiquiri Timeout, it is going to be a kick-ass place. There is roped off areas for the bikes to park. There's a big area out back that's kind of a courtyard area, got nice ambiance, nice lighting and everything. Everybody's going to be able to sit back there, have a good time. And it's right there close to the Strand. So it's going to be a win-win, knock it out of the park. It's going to be badass. Plus, we are going to have a booth. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm waiting for the final say so, but I think we're going to have a booth right there on Harborside where everybody can ride in, see all the bikes, looking at everything badass. I mean, it's just going to be a good time, but we'll be set up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and unpacking, loading everything up on Sunday. So be sure to get by there. We're supposed to have t-shirts from Mr. Aaron Crispin, which I need his logo. I don't have his logo. I need it. But I'm sure as soon as he gets here, we get the t-shirts and stuff. We're gonna have his logo, and he is one of the corporate big sponsors, right? You know, here or here. He donated a lot of t-shirts towards all this, and it's taken us a little time because we will make sure we had all of our sponsors together, had all of our builders together, had everything done good to make sure the t-shirts were badass. So, is there anybody other than Josh Brooks want to come on here tonight? Going to be doing a lot of filming in Galveston and a little partying. Well, that's a good idea right there. So he said they got Jim Beam Highball. Man, let me tell you guys, man, these guys over at the Daiquiri Timeout, it's a pretty badass place. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These guys have a kick-ass setup, nice place. Like Brian said, they got Jim Beam Highballs. I need to get them guys on here in the next week or so to get them an interview. Let us talk about the club. Let everybody know what's going on. He said, I can't. I'm next to the moped again. Oh, that's why I said, you know, Logan, I don't want Logan on here. They have my Lord. Lone Star Valley and the grind. That's exactly right, Dana. But anyway, so there's a lot of things that are starting to happen in the industry. I don't know if anybody's heard about it, but Sinners and Saints Custom Paint is officially open, and he's taking jobs. I know he's doing some paint jobs right now, and I'm privy to be friends, so I got to get the opportunity to see some of it. And I'll tell you what, man, if you guys don't know, Brian Barber is a really kick-ass painter. Great bike builder and everything like that. But man, his paint jobs are really badass. He puts a lot of detail, a lot of effort into them. So you guys are going to have to go check him out. Once he gets up fully functional, kicking that ass, you're going to have to get over there and see it. He said, bullshit, get your ass on here. Your hair is fine. He said, Brian Barber can get on. No, Brian Barber can't get on. Y'all always lean on Brian Barber to get on. You know what? Here's what I need to do. Right here. I just saw who I want to bring on. Let me show y'all something. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all, just sit tight. Sit tight. There. So I just sent an invitation. Hopefully we'll get this cat on here. He hasn't been on here in 2 years, over 2 years. Louis Bailey said, I suck and can't paint shit. Shit's kind of hard to paint, man. Unless you let it fossilize and then it gets hard enough, then you can sand it, smooth it. You know how I'm saying. It is what it is, brother. There it is. DTO Galvez. That's it. Go check them out. That's where we're having it at. That's yeah. Y'all gonna have to wait on me. I'm a one-man show tonight. I'm a one-man show tonight. Y'all hold on. Okay, Mr. Mike, I just sent you an invitation. You need to bring your happy ass on here. We need to talk. Bring your ass on here, or I'm going to end up bringing Michelle on here, and y'all know how that goes. So get over here, Mike. Come on. But anyway, so I was really starting to stress out because of the videos. I was starting to stress out because of the time frames. We weren't getting all the information we needed for, the party. We weren't getting the information for the booth in Galveston. It was just a lot, but under the circumstances, it was kind of expected because COVID has kind of screwed everything up. I'm still waiting to hear from Curly. Because I know Curly got really, really sick with COVID. I need to make damn sure Curly's going to be here. I know Chris Moose is definitely going to be here. What's up, Mr. Davis? I know that Patrick Cooper is going to be here. Praise God. And I know that Dustin Maben is going to be here. But I have not heard from Curly in a couple of months. And I know he's been busy. I know he's been sick. So I'm waiting to hear from Curly. To make sure that he is still down and he is still coming. Okay, good. He is coming. Okay, so Josh Brooks said they do have the lanyards and passes ordered. Hell yeah. And I will say this. I have already sold 10 lanyards. I've sold 10 of them. So y'all just need to understand that. We have lanyards and you can buy them. They're $10 a piece for admission into this biker build-off party. Not a VIP party because we found out from the rally we can't do that. It's badass. I'm just saying, buy you a lanyard. If anything, it's something you can get all the builders to autograph. Keep it hanging on your wall. I mean, I'm going to get all the builders to autograph mine. Even though I know everybody. What's up, Mr. Brian Morgan? How are you doing, brother? Good to see you on here, man. I talked to Curly today. I think they are just nicely getting back to the shop. Amen. Yeah, Curly apparently got it pretty bad. So, I'm going to make sure he's okay. But the whole deal is this. You got to remember who you're dealing with. You got Curly from Curly's Customs. You got Chris Moose. We all know he's God. You got Dustin Maben. We all know that dude's insanely badass. You got Patrick Cooper, and y'all seen the rock star. That dude can paint. So you want to make sure when you buy your lanyard that you get the guys to autograph those for you. I will make sure those 4 people have silver Sharpies so that they can actually autograph these for you. You also want to make sure you stop by and buy a Grind t-shirt, which they're going to be for sale via me. Plus, we're also going to have them at the booth. And I'm going to have a couple of my hats up there also. I won't have a lot of these, but maybe 20 or 30 or so. And you can get those if you like them. There won't be any American Drag Seat t-shirts because let's face it, I'm doing all this via the Grind. But I'm hoping that my builders bring some of their t-shirts, apparel, and swag and stuff, and their stuff will be there for sale also. It's just we're trying to make it a big badass party and let everybody get up close and personal with all these builders that are basically driving this industry right now, which is the biggest deal. It's funny to me sometime that, a lot of these guys are my friends. A lot of these guys I've never met before. But you got to remember, these are the guys that are in the magazines. These are the guys that everybody in the industry are watching because these are the guys that do the work. There's no slouches, not a single slouch in this build-off. Even if you've never heard of him, Andrew Torres, dude's a monster. I mean, he builds a kick-ass bike. I didn't even know it. I grew up with this cat, and I didn't know he built bikes, but he's badass. So you guys get there. You get to meet and hang out with all of the builders. Enjoy yourselves hanging out with them. Josh Brooks, have you talked to Patrick about painting? He hasn't had to because I've been talking to him, so I got that covered. But yeah, I hope it's going to happen. But where are my people at? What the hell? I know you two are watching the show, so y'all didn't run away. Y'all better just try to get on this show. I'm trying to bring y'all on. Y'all going to screw around and make me bring Brian Barber back on here. Look at that. Look at that. Josh Brooks, have you talked to Kevin about doing seats? I knew nothing about it. There's my man. What's up, Curly? Thank God you're alive, brother. I haven't seen you in a couple of months on the show, and I know you've been sick, and I know you've been busy. But we're glad you're all good, man. We are so glad you're good. You hear me, Curly? We are glad. Everybody at the grind is glad your ass is good, man. I sincerely hope Andrew Torres shows up and absolutely destroys everyone. He has been quiet, and I hope he brings a monster. That would be epic. So I'll tell you this much about Andrew Torres. The dude works like a monster. I mean, he travels all over the country working. Yeah, and I'm telling you guys, you know, he also is one of those Hispanic individuals that loves to cook on a grill. I'm just saying, maybe we can get him to do some breakfast for everybody. I don't know. I'm just saying. Once we're down there, man, we are going to party and have a good time. Hold on. I want to have a blast. Jennifer Dawn, do paint bikes. Honey, take some time and retype that so I can read it and understand what you're asking. I feel like I need to answer you. I just hope and pray for all the builders stay healthy for this rally, Galveston rally. Keep this coronavirus at bay. I can't make it, but I want to see all the pics and the videos from this rally and this build off. Hell yeah, Brad. You know there's going to be videos. With this motley crew of people we got going on, hell yeah, there's going to be videos. Do you paint bikes? Jennifer Dawn, I do not paint bikes, but if you go to Brian Barber or you go to Patrick Cooper or Michelle Rowe, or, I mean, there's a lot of people in here that actually paint bikes. All you got to do is put some information out there and somebody will send you a message with a quickness. Yeah, and the new L7 truck needs some pinstriping paint on the rims. Guess I need to call Patrick. Yeah, you do. You can't be using no Fort Worth people. You got to use H-Town, baby. No, I do not paint bikes, Jennifer. I do not. That is a artistic endeavor I never got into because I like to sleep occasionally. And I've heard painters barely ever get any sleep because they're always sanding and straightening up body parts from builders like me. Yeah, he busy, I hope. He is busy. I know he's busy. And that was for Daniel. But anyway, so I just want everybody to understand something real quick. Let me show you guys this. Oh, I don't want to show that one. But anyway, if any of you guys can see that logo right there, this AmericanDragSeats.com, that's my personal company. As you can see, I wear the t-shirts, I wear the hats and all that. The reason I'm telling you guys this is because my little tiny company does not do a tenth of what the big seat builders do or anything like that. But every extra dime this company makes goes into this show. Every stinking dime I make goes into this show. I do it because I love what I do. It's the coolest thing to be a part of an industry where people can be so creative, and for the most part, everybody gets along. Everybody supports each other either by buying parts from each other or using the painters in the industry or dealing with people like Mr. Daniel Roby, which owns Urban Rides Magazine, which is right there. You got to go check them out. UrbanRidesMagazine.com, Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook. Huge supporter of my show, but the guys are just nice guys also. Plus they're at all the rallies. You got to take pictures with them. You got to get their autographs. You got to be there. He said he's getting his nails done. Oh my God. But the whole deal is this, is that we've met a lot of new people because of this show. We had a painter on last week or a couple weeks ago, 25, 26-year-old girl, Michelle LaFrancois, that is just a hell of a painter. She does her own body work and everything, and she's just going to keep getting better and better and better the more she goes. So we like bringing new builders, new painters, new fabricators, new seat guys. We like bringing all these new people to the mainstream right here. I know I would really like to get James Carter's ass on here one night and interview him, because he does some awesome seats. And if you know anything about me and my history with James Carter, you know, that's like, you know, fire and ice and oil and vinegar. I mean, it don't mix, you know, but we had our problems. We worked all of our problems out, and he really is as much of a bark as he has. He's a great guy, and I would love to get him on in here and interview him. I'd also like to interview Mr. Dave Voss. Dave Voss is a badass. But just to show you guys, I got to show y'all what it took me all week to lay out, design, and do, because it's what I do. And the seat cover's loose, but I haven't put on. I just got finished sewing it together. But this is the work that I do. So, I mean, carbon fiber sides, you know, it's perforated. I mean, this seat took a lot of work to get this thing to look this way. And just to give you an idea, when I say a lot of work, that's the seat, just to lay all this stuff out, and how do you lay everything out so that you get all your lines and all your shit straight. Took a lot of time to do that, but that's what I do. You got to remember, a lot of these builders, like, I'll just say it because he's on here right now. Like Louis Bailey, you guys don't understand that when a shop like Louis Bailey's shop, Lucky 7, you know, they take in so many bikes and are responsible for so many different types of jobs. And then they jump into something like the build off. They have not only committed to customers paying to get their stuff done, they also committed to building a bike specifically for this show. The time frame and the stress that goes into something like that, it's taxing. So that's why I'm really into all these builders that are doing this, because they have normal lives, they have busy ass shops, and they're doing this also. So that's why I'm doing everything in my power to make all of this stuff work out and get it to where all of these builders, whenever they're at a show, they are selling merchandise left and right. They're taking pictures, kissing babies, and signing autographs, because they deserve it, because they built, or not built, but they sustain this industry, and they set trends and they do things. You know, I remember 3 years ago that the big thing was, you know, a 30-inch front wheel. Then it went to a 32. Then it went to a 34. Then it dropped back down to a 21 fat tire. Then it went up to a 23 fat tire. And now that's the normal. Then all of a sudden you got these stereos banging, which have been around for the last 10 years. But now the stereo systems, they're just insane. I mean, I'm hearing stereo systems on bikes come out of Lucky 7 that I've never heard stereo systems sound like that. And I'm not talking about the huge monster competitions. I'm talking about four speaker systems that when you hear them, you're like, holy shit, how did you get all that sound out of that? But that's what you get. You know, that's where the industry has gone to. So anyway, so there's going to be some surprises in Galveston. There's going to be a lot of good times to be had. There's going to be a lot of kick-ass people to meet here and to do, get the autographs from, you know, buy their stuff. He said standing and sniffing Bondo dust. Don't you wear a mask? Wear a mask, man. Get Brian on to see what he's doing. No, I don't want to bring Brian on. You know who I'm going to bring on? Watch this. Here's what I'm going to bring on right here, because I know he'll come on, and he deserves to. He needs to come on. There we go, right there. Now watch. We're finna get a little help. Prime barber bullshit. Okay, kick-ass people. Mask and gloves are for beginners. Oh my God, this guy's not gonna make it to 50. As long as they're going to be full of Bondo. It looks like tic-tac-toe. No, it looks like diamonds. It don't look like no tic-tac-toe. He said, want to bet? You can't wear a mask with McRib in your mouth. Holy crap. He said, you can't wear a mask with a McRib in your mouth. Sorry, sir. McRibs don't come around until, I think, December, and they only stay till February or so. So my video froze. Your video, well, that's your cell phone, Michelle. I'm sorry. Barbara, can we put that on our gravestones? I tried. I couldn't accept it for some reason. What? Come on, try again. Copy and paste it into your server, and you'll probably get it. Mike, I bought a bunch and put them in the freezer. You did not. Oh my God. You know what, guys? Hold on 2 seconds. I get some water. 2 seconds. That's all I'm saying. See, if I had my co-host on here, I could have gotten up and got water, and y'all never thought two things about it. But how much you want to bet the comments are fixing to start flying that I was gone? Anyway, so she's Nancy really said he's pissing. He said had 7 cheeseburgers. Oh my God. So anyway, so just letting you guys know, for those that don't know, you have Curly, you have Chris Moose, you have Dustin Maven, and you have Patrick Cooper. You're 4 judges in Galveston. I'm not judging anything. I'm going to be looking at the bikes just like a fan or a spectator would. You get 3 minutes Saturday to spend with the judges and talk to the judges about your build, but you only get 3 minutes. So when you talk to them 4 judges, make sure you have their attention. They will give you their full undivided attention. You explain to them why you did, all the cool little things that you may have done to it. And, let them know, because I'll tell you what, when you guys get there Friday, or, you know, most of y'all will be there Wednesday night or Thursday, but when we all get together Friday morning, it's on, because Friday is just a hangout day. We're going to do some filming. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do, you know, not bringing the stash, Daniel. We're going to have fun. Mr. Earl Hopkins is going to be down there in person filming. So you won't have to film. Earl's going to do all the filming down there. Hopefully he's going to have his drone with him and do some aerial footage of all of us partying and having a good time and doing our thing. Then Friday evening, I'm going to say it's going to start about 7:30. We're all going to go over to the daiquiri timeout. And that's where the after party is going to take off, and everybody's going to have fun. So what's up, Mr. Jeremy Wade? So remember this. All of the builders need to get with me or Josh Brooks, probably me, and get your builder's lanyard, because your builder's lanyard gets you into that establishment as a builder of the show. So just remember that. Not that there's anything really massively special about it, but we did try to do some stuff for the builders for that party. And then, like I said, for everybody else, it'll be $10. They do have food. So we looked at their menu, and they got some pretty tasty stuff on there. Plus, they're going to be hooking us up. They got great drinks. They do have beer, but it's going to be just a party. And I'm sure if anybody has anything to say about it, there's going to be some stereo bikes out in the parking lot right there. And I'm sure everybody's going to be banging. So it is going to be a kick-ass time. Earl, I'll do the filming. No worries. I'm pert near pro with this GoPro at this point. Logan, call me later when the show's over, because I've got a GoPro and I don't know how to hook it up to my cell phone. It's a Hero 5. I know it's a little bit older, and they got like a Hero 30 now, but I need to get my Hero 5 hooked up to my cell phone so I can actually see what I'm filming and how I'm filming everything. James Ozzy, if I'm not mistaken, you're going to be given 2 lanyards for free. So your other 13 is going to cost you $130. But yeah, you need to call me. So we need to get a full list. Let's get someone on getting bored. Well, hey, you know what? I've sent invitations. I don't know why nobody's coming on. I don't know. I heard there will be a road glide there to knock some dicks in the parking lot dirt. Hero 5, that's a fossil. Bury that out back. Hell no, my wife bought me that. Are you crazy? I don't want to sleep in the, she'll kick my ass. See, Josh, now you're thinking. I'm just saying. Yeah, no shit, right, Daniel? So you guys need to get with me. But anyway, it's all good. He said he didn't want to be responsible. I'll have the lanyards. It's going to be all good. Everything's going to be fine. But I do know that Louie's getting bored with just me on here. So, God dang it, Mike, we need to get you on here. You need to figure it out. Yeah, download it. All you got to do is click the link and it takes you and opens you up. Are you trying to do it on your cell phone or you're trying to do it on a laptop? You know what? Come on, damn it. Open up. All right, I just sent James Ozzy one. Maybe he'll get on here. 14 were for you. Right on. What's up, Mr. Mike Duran? How you doing, buddy? I sent James Ozzy an invitation because Louis is getting bored with just me. So y'all have to someone come save me because I'm gonna lose Louis Bailey, and we know we can't lose Louis Bailey. Y'all got to get on here and save me. Lucky cut. What the hell's this? Lucky 7 Custom Cycles Fort Worth. Where? What the hell? Who is that? Unless Louis on there doing both of them. Anyway, Mike Duran's going to be at the party. Y'all need to know how I know those guys can party. It's Louis' 3rd sleeper account. Oh my God, it's his 3rd sleep. He said, it won't let me. If Ozzy needs 15, then I need 16. Got to stay one up. The first 20 lanyards sold gets 2 free drinks on me. Oh, right on. Ozzy, show us that bike so I know if I should stop working on mine right now. It will save me the headache. Yes, sir, Mr. Scotty Roberts. And I even said thank you at the beginning of the show for getting both of those back, and I appreciate you very much. I also appreciate you doing the biker build off in Sturgis, not this last year, but a year ago. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. So check this out. We have someone on here to save my ass who really thinks I'm boring. What's up, man?
I had to embarrass Mike since that guy can't figure out a computer.
I know. I'm like, what the hell? Y'all have been on here before. You know how to hook up. It's happened. So, dude, how far along are you on your build?
Oh, I wish I could say I'm farther than I am. It's at paint right now, so I got a little bit of time to breathe.
Well, so shit. So tell us something. You ain't got to tell us what you built, but just tell us how it sucked. Because we both know
parts suck.
Yeah.
Wheel companies suck. Just everything. Everything was going really, really smooth. Fabrication went awesome. And then when it came down to getting all the little bits and pieces and parts and that, So like I'm running a Sproder setup on mine. Well, I can get everything but the sprocket. I've gone to 4 different companies. No one can get me the sprocket. Finally, I just tracked down 2 companies that'll make it for me, and I'm fucking getting both because one of them's gonna bail. I know it. So
So you're gonna actually pay to have both of them do it. Just pray for the one.
Yeah, and pray for one out of the 2. I mean, yeah,
man.
but it's part of it, I guess.
So how has the overall experience been? You've been doing filming and stuff like that also?
Yeah, it's been difficult. Yeah. Especially when you're pressed for time, you know. You got to work, and then you're like, shit, I'm supposed to be filming all this stuff.
You had a year. I'm just saying.
Not me. I joined late, man. I'm a late bloomer.
Okay. When did you join?
Shit, I don't remember.
I think it was May.
It might. Yeah, it was around May, June. Yeah. Still not. It's never enough time, Kevin. It don't matter.
That's still 5 months.
That's not a lot of time.
Thank you, Scotty Roberts. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. You should start watching more often, though, man. It's a good show. I appreciate you. So seriously, do you think it's the fact that you're going to be in a contest and you're having to film that puts the extra pressure on actually building the bike, or what?
No, it's the time pressure. You're not, you know, certain. If everything goes smooth like you planned, then everything's good to go, which that never happens. So it's like
when
fall starts, forget about it.
When the hell does anything ever go planned?
I'm saying.
Dude, a year ago at this time, when I was talking to Logan Black and TD Ward and some other people about doing this show,
yeah,
dude, we had, no lie, I want to say 30 builders. Yeah. And I'm not going to say all their names, but we had like 30 builders. You know what 30 builders equates to in money?
A little bit of money.
That's $75,000.
Yep.
You know, and I'm sitting here thinking, holy shit, the first one out of we hit a home run, $75,000. When it came all the way down to the last thing by January, I think I did it, March 1st was the original first deadline. We were down to 7 people. That's what happened. And things happen things happen. People can only do what they can do. Right. But I'll tell you what, I think next year there's going to be a lot more, because they're going to get to see, not only they're going to get to see the documentary, but they're going to get to see all of y'all's bikes, what you did, how you did it. And Friday, when everybody's there just hanging out, the bikes aren't being judged, everybody's just hanging out and looking, everybody is going to be telling their fucking stories of, whoa, man, did you know we had to do this and we had to go through that and all that? My God, these guys. Can you see the comments I put up?
No, I'm glad I don't. I'm glad.
The comments, man, the comments kill me. That's like the best part of this show is the fucking comments. I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I go back after the fact and just sit there and I just read every comment. I'm like, some nights, I think one show we had almost 600 comments. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, holy shit. So, do you think you'll do another one of these build-offs?
I don't know. I might.
Because there's 2 different build-offs, right? There's the one-on-one that doesn't cost you any money, but you have to go live the entire time you build it.
Tough, yeah.
So that's what I did, and it was easy. It was so easy for me to do it, but I like being in front of a camera also. I like people seeing what I'm doing and struggling with, and because let's face it, they're not there to see everything go together easily. They're there to see the smudges of grease under your eye because you sweat so much, and they're there to see your bald ass head. Right. They're there to see the wiring harness not work right, or bolts getting stripped, or they like the shit is what they like.
I've never experienced that. I don't know.
Well, I'm telling you. A
little bit of that on this one, I'll tell you.
I will tell you from the snippets and stuff I've seen, you're in the neighborhood, bro. You're definitely in the neighborhood, and it's badass too. And that's what I was telling everybody is I've gotten like little snippets from everybody,
right,
with the exception of 3 people, I think 3 or 4, and I'm just completely blown away with it. It's just the more like your bike. When you showed me the stuff of yours, I was like, that's what's going to impress other people to want to ride that style of bike. And whether you get the money for another build or someone else close to them gets the money, you just put something back into this industry that's badass.
Right.
And fucking Louis said, we will start building next week.
Little bits and bits pieces. I want other builders, all the other guys, to see kind of what's going on and just everyone keep feeding off of each other, which is cool,
So how many guys do you have working on this bike?
I'm a lone wolf, man. And I got a guy doing paint for me. But I'm the only one fabbing it. I'm the only one doing anything on it other than.
So you're just a one-man show.
That's it. Yep. And I got a full-time job.
So Tim McNamara just said Ballistic will deliver the trick sprocket. I would message him and be like, you said so on the grind. I need my sprocket.
Yep.
What are you talking about? Come on. Are you coming down here, Tim, to the show in Galveston? Just a yes or no. So you don't work building bikes full time yet, right?
Nope. It's a part-time deal.
So what's your wife have to say about all this?
Dude, if it wasn't for her and being as supportive as she was, I'd be divorced. But she's cool, man. She's into it too, so that helps. But yeah, I'll work all day, come home, go to the garage, work till 10, 11 o'clock, and she handles everything else and doesn't bitch or moan about it. So I'm extremely lucky. If it wasn't for her, there's no way I'd be able to do it.
I thought I was going to get a divorce and my biker build off because
Right.
my wife was like, are you coming to bed ever? Am I going to see you again?
Right.
I mean, 7.5 weeks, and I didn't go to bed before 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning.
I do the same thing.
So yeah, our wives are angels for the shit they put up with. So anyway, so you're coming to Galveston. When do y'all plan on being here?
I'm leaving here Chicago Wednesday morning. So that'll put me there like Thursday noonish,
Okay. And do y'all already have somewhere you're staying at and all that?
Yeah, we're staying at a hotel right there.
Do you know which one?
Can't remember. My wife did all that.
I was gonna say, I bet your wife knows.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because what I'm trying to do is I'd like to get everybody at least know where everybody's at Thursday.
Yeah.
Because Friday we need to get up early, and I need to find a staging area where everybody can meet so that we can all get our bikes together and ride into that venue where I'm going to be set up at. And then, like I said, Friday is just going to be hanging out and talking to all the builders, and hopefully you guys are going to bring some apparel and stuff, set it up in the booth, and y'all can sell t-shirts and shit. And that's the part that I'm hoping is going to work out the best, is that we'll get a lot of foot traffic through there. A lot of people come to look and buy t-shirts and do stuff like that. Yep. Fucking Logan Black is killing me. I swear to God, he's killing me. He's like, wait a minute, y'all are riding your bikes? You're supposed to. It's in the rules.
I put a tow hook in front of mine. Logan can pull me in.
No shit, right? Hey, all it's got to do is make it to the booth, and you're good. Once it's made it to the booth, if the fucker breaks down, then I made it to the booth. That's what I'm saying. So we might have to push the fucker in the trailer or something, but at least it made it to the booth.
Yep.
But so are you pretty excited about the documentary side of this?
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I mean, it for me, I hate being in front of a camera, but it's kind of getting used to it. And it's cool. I've been watching the old documentaries and shit, just kind of see how they do stuff, and it'll be pretty cool, I think.
I think it's going to be a lot cooler once it's done, and then you get to see yourself. And I think a lot of people, and I've heard through the grapevine that Logan Black, should be a director.
Oh, I'm sure he's like a little house star.
Apparently, he just did some really good video footage. What's up, Josh? And I'm assuming when you're done with it, just like when I go back and watch some of my videos when I was building, it's like, man, I should have done that. Oh shit, I should have done it. But the cool thing about that is that when people that don't know you watch it, they're actually getting to see the real you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So in my opinion, it's just badass when you do it this way. He said my footage is trash. What an idiot. Come on, Logan, stop it. Anyway, so I am so glad you're in it. Thank you for getting in when you got in. I appreciate that. And man, just keep pushing forward. Get those videos.
Yep, we're getting there, man. Slow but sure, but it'll be ready.
I hope so, because I've heard from some other builders and seen what they're doing. And I'll tell you right now, man, I'm not picking a winner. There's no way at this point. I mean, I'm glad I'm not judging anything, because I'd be like, well, where do you start?
Right.
Everything I've seen so far is just so badass. It's not even funny. And it's like, thank God I'm not judging.
Yeah. I've seen a couple that I'm not in their division, and they're pretty gnarly, man.
So those, you've seen some of the chopper and bobbers?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Another thing, I'm really glad I'm not in that class either, but that's the class I would have been in if I did it.
Right.
But I'm so glad I didn't do it this time. I'm going to look at all these guys' bike and be like, okay, next year, maybe this and a little bit of that, you know, but I don't think I'm ever going to actually be able to get into this build off. Somebody somewhere would be like, well, it's your show and you're in it. I was like, bitch, I paid my $2,500 just like you did. But if I won, that's when there'd be a problem.
Huge.
Yeah. You know, but I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time you're putting into it and the time away from your family to do it. And it's a big deal to me. So thank you very much for doing this. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Now go back to work and then go listen to what Earl says, because I know Earl is beating you guys up in that message room.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to meet Earl, and when they finally meet him, I got a funny feeling somebody's going to punch him.
I'll meet Earl out back.
Well, all right, brother. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you coming on here tonight, and we're looking forward, man.
Yep. It'll be a blast, dude. Can't wait.
Right on.
All right, bud.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yep. Bye.
So, Dan Juban, get your videos in. Yes, stumbling around, butt around. Okay, cool. And I understand, brother. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. So Mike, he's going to be at the party because he's in the build off, or he better have his ass at the party in the build off. But yeah. So anyway, guys, let's get Brian Barber on. You know damn good and well he ain't going to come on here. He's not coming. Great show. Everyone stay safe. Night. Have a good night there, Mr. Brad Murray. Thanks for watching. She said Playboy. No, not Playboy. Anyway, so everybody is having a good time with this build off. That's all I'm going to say. It's a good time. You guys, I'm doing everything I can to make sure everybody has a really good time in Galveston this year. Friday night, we're going to have the party. Saturday night, somebody's going to have some money. And Saturday night, we're going to be posted up on the Strand or the seawall, having a blast. Hopefully, everybody sticks together, all these builders, and we can all have a kick-ass time together. It's going to be badass. Okay, before I cut out of here, because I am going to cut out a couple minutes early because I got some phone calls to make. But everybody, please go through the comments and look for the comment where Uncle Bruno posted up the link to donate, if you can, some money to help Patrick Cooper out. And if you can, otherwise just share the link so someone else may read it and be able to help out too. But anyway, Kevin, another person starts a builder's bike during judging, asking for Louis Bailey. Oh my God. I don't care who starts whose bikes. If y'all all want to rotate, start your own bikes, I don't care. If you want to start your buddy's bike, I don't care. But I will say this, in the stereo competition, you don't want to touch someone's stereo while they're in competition. But anyway, again, go over there, check out the link in the comments to help Patrick Cooper out. You guys be sure to pay attention. This show is going to be badass. and I got a funny feeling some of these bikes are just going to be amazing. I do want to say thank you to all the builders for doing it, participating, and being there. Video footage is all I can say. We just need video footage, man, so Earl can do his job and what he's passionate about, and it's going to be badass. And I'm telling you, when it's all said and done with, you're going to want a copy of this first ever done biker build off like this. So we will have those available after Earl is finished with putting the entire documentary together. I think Earl is right now working on putting a little tiny teaser together just to get everybody's attention. So Earl, if you're listening to me, I think right about now would be a good idea to put some kind of little teaser together so we can run it on here. I would make it a minute and a half long if you can. Louis, send me and the guys at Lucky 8 Motor Pickles lunch. Thank you. Oh my God, the comments are hellacious. They're awesome. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. I saw that Texas Grind Girls softball team in full effect. I saw that. That's badass. I'd like to think of I had something to do with that. But anyway, Earl said, I am. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Logan Black, I can. Well, that's not even a good comment, Louis. What the fuck were you writing there? That's not a good comment. Logan Black, all you got to do is cater lunch over there every day and nothing will get done. We'll be a shoe-in for the next winter. All right, guys. Y'all go have a kick-ass night, and we will see you guys next Thursday. Anyway, y'all have a great night.